The Truth About Santa, Part 2.
I burned the fruitcake. My ex-husband's parents gave my son the same gift I bought him. I told my son there was no Santa. He cried. I found out there actually is a Santa. Then Santa Claus, who is real, tells me I have in fact been dead for 139 years.
A fine summation of the past 15 minutes.
Emilia jumps to her feet, a sudden realization.
Oh my God, Asher!
Emilia, don't!
Emilia ignores him and runs towards Asher's room. Although there's nothing visible to stop her at the exit, thwap! She runs into an invisible barrier and is knocked to the floor.
Ow.
Santa takes Emilia's hand and helps her to her feet.
My deepest apologies. I have to keep the pain receptors on. With them off, you'd be trying to run out of the room and into the barrier for hours, days, even years. People are persistent when they have no pain. It's best they learn this lesson quickly.
And Asher?
Your cycle's in safe mode. He's in stasis. He's fine. He's been dead for many years, too.
Dead?
Well, I can't confirm that, but logically, if you've been dead for, of course, I'm immortal, so I guess there is precedent. But no, Asher's dead, too. Pretty sure. Like, high 90 percentile sure.
I don't suppose you know how I died.
I'm glad you asked. Come, sit on Santa's lap.
Thank you, no.
She plops on the couch, defeated.
Right. Of course, yes. Force of habit. Well, I could tell you myself, but Mittens and Myrrh have prepared something special. I'd hate to disappoint them. Do you mind?
If I said I did mind, two elves telling me how I will die, have died, would it matter?
Not in the least.
Emilia throws her hands up. Myrrh peeks her head out of the fireplace.
Are we on?
Showtime.
Look alive, Mittens!
Myrrh and Mittens leap out of the fireplace. They bow.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to be here.
And without further ado...
And a one and a two, we're Mittens.
And Myrrh,
we're Myrrh and Mittens. And we're here to tell you how you died.
They do a little dance. Stand back to back.
He's Mittens.
She's Myrrh.
We're
Myrrh and Mittens.
And we hope you take it all in stride.
Mittens runs over to the couch and forces himself between Emilia and Santa. Myrrh stays standing. She pulls out an envelope.
And now the moment you've all been waiting for. The nominees for Emelia McMillon's cause of death are... Bus accident. Drowning. Government-mandated euthanasia. Natural causes. Spiders. And the cause of death goes to...
She opens the envelope. Mittens crosses his fingers.
I'm so nervous.
Myrrh pulls a card from the envelope.
Government-mandated euthanasia. Accepting the award for cause of death is Emelia McMillon.
She pulls a trophy from seemingly nowhere. Mittens pushes Emilia to her feet towards Myrrh. Myrrh hands Emilia the award.
Speech!
No, this... Speech!
Emilia stares at the award.
This is certainly a surprise. I'd like to thank government-mandated euthanasia?
Santa gestures a wrap-it-up signal.
We're getting a wrap-it-up from Santa, so...
Government-mandated euthanasia?
Yes, and to be honest, we only visit the euthanized. But we do the award show bit just to add a little pizzazz to the proceedings. Sit.
He pats the couch. Emilia hangs her head and sits.
Gather round all. Our tale begins 140 years ago. It was a time of strife.
Strife.
Stick to the script. Do not vamp. It was a time of strife. Worldwide overpopulation, famine, lack of resources, multiple pandemics, poverty, general malaise.
Myrrh runs to the fireplace, drags out a trunk. From the trunk, she pulls out some items of clothing and quickly changes into a street urchin.
Please, sir, might you spare some mercy? There are so many people living in my meager home. I'm so hungry and sick. And bored. Very, very bored.
The world was falling apart. The president demanded a solution.
Mia runs to the trunk, quick changes into a suit jacket and tie dicky.
And the country agreed. For the good of the Union, it was deemed necessary to rid the nation of non-essentials, the old, the infirm, the unskilled, the lactose intolerant. But how, it was asked.
Mia runs to the trunk again, quick change into a hippie.
Human lives are involved, man. What even is non-essential?
And so, to eliminate the non-essentials, there had to be an incentive. Enter Dr. Nerd.
Mia runs to the trunk, stops.
That's not my name.
Fine. You're Dr. Dorkface now. Enter Dr. Dorkface.
That's better.
She goes to the trunk and quick changes into a lab coat and glasses.
I, Dr. Dorkface, have found a solution. For those deemed non-essential, we have the technology to upload your memories to the cloud. Although you would be physically eliminated for the greater good, your consciousness will not know it, and you will live your life from birth to death and a continual cycle in perpetuity.
The country agreed. And you, Emelia McMillon, deemed non-essential at the age of 81, were amongst the first to be put down and uploaded.
But I can't remember anything past the smoke detector going off. I remember that. I know I hate Ben, love Asher, but nothing else.
You're stuck in a cycle. That's why we're here.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot of maintenance done on legacy uploads.
Your memory file might be a little corrupted.
How corrupted?
Well, that's what we're here to find out.
And if it is, if I am too corrupted,
Well, we'll have to mark you for deletion.
Santa smacks Mittens upside the head.
Mittens, hold your tongue. I refuse to allow Emilia's deletion. It'll ruin Christmas.
But the first wave of uploads has to make way.
I am well aware.
I'm sensing some trouble.
The problem is that there is no more space.
We need to move you.
You can't stay here.
People have decided to upload themselves into the cloud. It's very popular.
There's limited space for legacies.
What are you saying?
That's probably me. We'll have to figure out if there's enough of you left available to migrate over.
Santa sighs.
I didn't want to tell her that yet. See, Emilia, although your memories make up your essence, you will no longer be able to experience them if you're moved over. We won't know it, you won't know it, you won't miss them, but you'll be programmed to experience a state of continual euphoria.
It was the most cost-effective solution, but perpetual bliss is not too shabby.
It's Christmas every day.
Our job is to help you find enough memories to repair your cycle.
So I volunteered for euthanasia on the promise I could live my memories.
In a continual cycle, yes.
But now,
Maybe not. Definitely not.
and while I was promised all my memories, I seem to be stuck in one.
Seems about right.
But I have to find more memories so I can get rid of my memories.
But not rid of you, my love. By Jove, I think you've got it. You're a quick learner, Emelia McMillon.
How could you let this happen?
Santa shrugs.
Nobody's perfect.
To be continued.